I made a Korean-inspired shepherd's pie for St. Patrick's Day, and it's one of the best things I've ever made. I know that's not a high bar, but hey, baby steps, and hashtag not a chef, so meh. I thought it was really good. It was basically a lighter version of a regular shepherd's pie with a lot more Korean flavors like gochugaru, doenjang, kimchi. It was also very macro friendly if you care about that, high in protein, and a lot of micronutrients. Anyways, let's start cooking. The recipe is actually pretty easy. There's just a lot of prep work, so you have to mince your garlic and your ginger, you have to dice your onions and your carrots, you have to chop your kimchi. Remember, not on the cutting board or else the closest Korean ajumma is going to come and slap you. So just put that into a bowl and use scissors to cut that individually. Honestly, you shouldn't be cutting carrots on your cutting board either. That will also stain your cutting board, but let's just pretend that I didn't do that. And you're done cutting stuff. So see, that wasn't that much work. Anyways, now to steam your sweet potato, and make sure you have a big enough pot, or like angle your sweet potato in a correct way so that you can close the lid. Yeah, let's just pretend that lid closed properly. Anyways, so steam that until it's soft, and then you can take that out. And afterwards, you can work on the filling of your shepherd's pie. So then throw in your meat of choice. I here have just hamburger patties that I found in my fridge. I don't know. I do not know the last time I bought hamburger patties. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so just mash that into ground beef. If you have ground beef or lamb or chicken or pork or anything other than probably like 2-year-old hamburger patties, you should probably use that instead. But once you have sufficient browning on your meat, then you can throw in the vegetables that you just prepped. Other than the kimchi, mix that around a bit and cover the lid and let it cook a bit for the flavors to start melding together. After it's cooked for some time, throw in the other flavoring agents like kimchi juice, doenjang, gochugaru, and then your common everyday like salt and pepper. Can't forget a little packet of free umami that I got from the last time I ordered poke, which was also a while ago. I really need to clear my fridge. Yeah, and then mix that around. Again, let the flavors meld. I put the kimchi at the very end because I wanted it to retain some of its crunchiness and also some of its kind of like freshness to it. Whereas if you cooked it in the very beginning, then it kind of loses that crunchiness and also kind of just like becomes mush. So I mean, like, I guess that's only personal preference. You can put in your kimchi whenever you want. But yeah, just mix that around a bit and then let it cook for a little bit longer. Just throw in a little bit of cornstarch or some type of thickening agent. I use xanthan gum, but you can use whatever you want. Mix that around a bit one more time and then you're done. Pour that onto a plate. Let it cool for a bit and you're ready for assembly. At this point, this filling smelled so good. Anyways, just flatten it out a little bit just so that we have a relatively smooth layer to layer the mashed sweet potato on top. At this point, the sweet potato was finally cool enough for me to hold without burning myself with my non-mom hands. So then I was able to do that and then just mash it with a spatula. The other thing I really liked about using the sweet potato as a topping is that there wasn't too much butter, so it actually felt really light, versus I feel like shepherd's pie, because they put butter in it, it just feels really heavy and dense. I usually just feel like bleh after eating a shepherd's pie, so I really like to switch from mashed potatoes to sweet potato. Anyways, just cover your filling with the mashed sweet potato as well as you can. Honestly, it doesn't matter that much, especially if you're eating yourself, just cover it on top. And then I was feeling a little bit extra, so I made these little lines that I learned from Chef John, just using a fork and making these lines. See, look how pretty that looks. See, I might as well be a chef. You know, I am a chef. No, I'm not. I'm hashtag not a chef. But yeah, it kind of looks nice. That might have been a stretch, but it looks decent. Stop judging me. Anyways, throw that into an oven and just bake for 25 minutes at 375 degrees. I just got those numbers from Googling shepherd's pie, so I honestly don't know, but it turned out really well. So just use those numbers. And then broiled it for a minute, but I don't think it did anything, so you don't have to do that. Here it is. Look how nice it is. I tried garnishing with chili flakes, but I'm an idiot because red on orange doesn't really show anywhere, so don't just pretend I didn't do that. Here's me trying to be smart and not have to wash an extra dish, but then that didn't work out as planned, so then I had to get out my spatula anyways. Come on, Jason. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. But yeah, this is the final product, my Korean-inspired shepherd's pie, and it was so good. I tried garnishing with like some cilantro I had, but then the cilantro was kind of already wilted by a lot. Do you think it looks better with or without? Anyways, I don't know. I'm not an artist, but just ignore the cilantro, and it was so good. I definitely, if you like Korean food and you like Korean flavors, I definitely recommend giving this a try. Obviously, I'm not Korean, so this is not authentic or anything. It's just, this idea just popped into my head and it was a great success, in my opinion. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And as always, is that the right jingle? Is that the right tune? Sounds off.
And as always, enjoy.
Oh, that is so good. Oh my goodness. Here's my Korean inspired shepherd's pie. Or kimchi shepherd's pie. It is so good. Nice bite. Dude, give it a try. I'm so proud of myself. I will say, don't forget to season your sweet potato when you mash it. So, I'll probably like add cinnamon, pepper, maybe just some chili flakes, some salt of course. But even without that, the filling itself is so flavorful already. Steal some more. So good. It's also super healthy too, right? All the probiotics like kimchi, all the micronutrients from the sweet potato, all the vegetables too, right? There's carrots, onions, ginger, garlic, obviously, but that is so good. I'm so proud of myself. The thing I don't like about regular shepherd's pie is the top is always so bland, or it's too salty. I don't know what it is, but like sweet potato, there's like that subtle sweetness to it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's a little bit of spiciness too. It's pretty fun to eat. And the crispy bits on the side. Definitely give it a try. Try to improve on it, right? Like this is my first attempt. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a chef. I think it needs more salt. I prefer a little bit more flavor. But like I can see how it works. It's pretty good. Korean sweet potato kimchi shepherd's pie. I don't know why I'm tasting tomato. Maybe, but it kind of tastes like a lasagna. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It's delicious though. It kind of tastes like lasagna or like spaghetti.